Let's get started in a comfortable standing position. Relaxing any tension you notice. The back tall, chin slightly tucked. Letting your tailbone drop. Opening up space in your joints. Feeling the connection of your feet to the earth. Relaxing them as if they're just sinking into a little layer of mud. And feeling your chi travel up your spinal column, through the crown of your head, connecting you to the earth and the sky at once. We'll bring the hands over the lower abdomen, where the lower dantian resides. Connecting to that powerful source of energy in the center of our body. And then float the hands up to the middle dantian, the center of the chest. Feeling the breath fill our lungs and then empty. The lungs in particular, I'm going to pay attention to over the next while for autumn. As the lungs and the large intestine are related to the season of autumn in Chinese medicine and the metal element. And bring our hands now, palms facing out in front of that middle dantian, like we're holding a little moon in front of our chest. Imagining that soft white glow. Color white is associated with the metal element. And then we'll bring our hands out, opening them out to the sides. Palms facing out to the sides like we're pushing two mountains on either side of us, which also relates to the metal element. Kind of striking, awe-inspiring stillness of the mountain. Looking at the mountains can kind of help quiet us down, just like autumn does. Get ready to kind of turn more inward for winter. And then we'll bring our arms to cross in front of the chest, keeping a little space between your arms and your chest and between your arms themselves. Just this soft kind of almost embrace of yourself, but there's a little space. And as we breathe in, we'll let the arms expand outward and sync with the chest. And as we breathe out, let them sink back in. Continuing like this for a bit. Settling into a rhythm that feels good to you. The lungs store grief. Maybe noticing or acknowledging any grief we might have. Just letting it be, giving it space. Breathing new air into the lungs. Breathing old air out. Making room for new inspiration, new life. And we'll bring the forearms to the mid-back, gently clasping either forearm. It's about where the lungs end and the large intestine starts, the two organs associated with this time of year. So maybe taking a moment to acknowledge anything you'd like to let go of. And then bringing the backs of the hands to face each other, releasing into the earth, composting that energy to be used for something else. Let's float the hands up, out to the sides, palms open, and then bringing them forward, palms at an angle slightly forward, slightly down, to form almost like a triangle at about chest height, keeping the shoulders relaxed. This is the mudra of the metal element. Now that we've let go of something that doesn't serve us anymore, we can take a moment to set an intention for the class or the day, the season. Bring the hands up overhead, coming up off of the heels, and then drop the hands and the heels at once. Dump the trash or compost. One more time. And then widening the stance a bit, we'll swing the arms, dead weight, side to side, letting the hands send a vibration into the body wherever they land, awakening that area. can let the hands swing to stillness. Let's round forward, do our mid-back stretch. So we'll bring the palms to face, doesn't matter which hand goes where, palms facing opposite directions and the head turned opposite to the front hand. Push the hands using the core or the center to push as you round forward more, pausing to feel that mid-back opening. And then we'll switch sides, pause, going back and forth like that, releasing any tension in the back. And we'll bring the palms to the kneecaps, lift one hand to about opposite shoulder height and let it float back down, and lift the other hand crossing over to opposite shoulder height, and continue again using that power from your center, your lower dantian, to lift and then lower. Letting the arms just float, feeling the stretch down the sides of the back. And then slowly come back up to standing. Take my socks off so my feet don't slip. And then we're going to bring the feet together and step out to one side, raising the arms again, floating them up and bringing the palms to approximately either side of the rib cage and pushing out as we sink down as deeply as feels good. And then step the feet back together. We'll step out to the other side, sweeping the arms up, in, and push as you sink. And rise back up. Hands come in and step together. We'll continue like that, going side to side. Next time you step in, just let your hands come to your sides. All right, so this next one is going to involve horse stance as deeply or as lightly as you want to go into it. So wide-legged stance, the knees at least unlocked, but you can go as low as you want. So this is, we're going to imagine we're pulling a bow, aiming an arrow. So we're going to cross the hands in front, and the front hand is going to pull the bow. So we make an L with the other hand, index and thumb, and then making a kind of stretching through that arm to that fist at your opposite shoulder, coming in to as deep a horse stance as you want, just imagining you're pulling that bow. And then we'll cross the hands, other hand coming in front now, making a fist with that hand, L with the other. As we take aim, feeling the stretch from our fingers to our elbow of the opposite arm. Opening the palms, crossing, and then pulling. I'll do it once more on each side. Come back up to standing. And next we're going to embody the tiger, which is associated with the metal element. So you can picture like a white snow leopard or a white tiger, just that pristine white lion, or not lion, tiger or leopard, embodying the metal element. And so for this, we're going to be turning the torso side to side, and as we do, the arms coming forward like this. And then as we come forward and make the tiger claws. So the torso is what's turning the arms one way and then another, forming those claws as you come forward with that kind of intense but calm focus of the tiger. And then we're going to add the steps. So stepping the alternate leg forward, so the opposite leg to the arm that's coming forward. Trying to embody the grace, that quiet grace of a feline. standing. And we'll circle our tiger paws, gather up, reaching the arms up overhead and then opening up the palms. We'll circle here and pull back down, opening at the chest, and then circling. And we'll bring the hands to form a ball in front of the torso, reaching one towards the sky, the other towards the earth, palms facing each direction, stretching through the side body. And then we'll form the ball again and switch. This next time we'll turn to one side, bringing the palms up to face the sky both at once. And then turning forward, we'll turn the palms in. I invite you to close your eyes as you slowly lower your hands. Imagine a white light being sent into your body from your hands. All through your body, even down to your feet. When you're ready, turn to the other side. Palms facing the sky. And turn it forward. Again, palms in, close your eyes. Send white light. When you're ready, turn to the side. Forward. Closing the eyes, palms in. You can stick with white light or perhaps a white mist. And we'll do one more time. Bring the palms open out to the sides. And just as we did in the beginning, bring the hands in front of the chest, forming that loose triangle. Coming back to the intention you set. Bring the hands to the middle dantian. And finally to the lower dantian. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Hope you have a great week.